just bought a new dresser a couple of weeks ago and it just arrived in the mail, so I am going to assemble it. I'm really excited. I think it looks like really cute and very aesthetic. I'm so excited. We just needed more like dresser space and we needed something a little bit bigger. We currently have like this dresser, which is quite small. As you can see, it's only like 3 drawers. And then we also had this placed on top of it, and I have like drawers in there just to keep like additional like articles of clothing. We definitely needed an upgrade. I'm so excited. Obviously, as you know, I like brown and like wood, natural wood tone. So I stuck with a similar mahogany-ish color, but it's not mahogany, obviously. It's also got these like rattan drawer covers. These like rattan drawers. I honestly don't know how to pronounce that, but I'm really excited. We actually bought it on Amazon. It wasn't too crazy. I cannot wait. Like, this drawer setup over here has been such an eyesore, and I cannot wait to have something cuter and more aesthetic. So I just unpacked everything. I set everything up by like number and letter so that I can easily access stuff when I'm setting and assembling things up. And then I just passed like the vacuum super quickly to just kind of like clean my workspace. And now I'm ready to start building. So let's go. Because why are each of these individual pieces wrapped up like this when it was already inside one of these plastic things? What are we doing? This is not only just so much plastic waste, but also like, talk about the annoying like little tedious next step that I have to do. Unwrap every single one of these like a piece of candy that I can't even eat. This is so dumb. Sorry. I've just been building this piece of furniture for like 2 hours and I'm like, what the hell?
Aperitivo e piscina, enquanto na ondina tem jacaré e capelinha no alto da ladeira. Aperitivo e piscina, enquanto na ondina tem jacaré e capelinha.
morning. Hello. So it's the next day. I finally set up my dresser and I moved some things around, which is really exciting. We now have this little setup over here. Luckily, we have these drawers now for additional storage in the living room, which I think will be really helpful. I have so much crochet stuff. Oh, and I just am glad to be able to put that away. And I think this kind of little section or corner of the living room is starting to come together a little bit more. I just kind of envision this to be like a kind of like cozy little like book nook corner, and I think it's finally starting to get there with the bookshelf. And now that this and the like Vitrola is here, I think it'll be like a lot cozier. The next major plan, which I've been saying this for like a couple of months now, but the next major plan is to start working on a gallery wall here. I've already started to collect and frame different art pieces and I'm really excited about it, and I can't wait to start to kind of like lay things out a little. I feel like I just need to frame a couple more pieces, primarily a couple of larger pieces. And then I want to see how I can incorporate some like plantery in here, like some kind of like hanging planters or like hanging propagators, something cool like that. Yeah, I want it to feel like full but not cluttery, which is an actually like really fine line to try to toe for a gallery wall. I'm really excited. The kind of like nice benefit of a gallery wall is that I can kind of like play around with it until I feel it's right. I think one of the nice parts about not having like a railroad style home is that I actually have like so many more walls all of a sudden. So kind of decorating the home has been a lot more fun just because like I get to like figure out like what to do with all this wall space. I really like a warm, cozy vibe, but I want people to have like something fun and interesting to look at. For the next few months, I signed up for a graphic design course on Coursera. I have wanted to learn graphic design for a really long time, but I've never really taken it that seriously because I've just been like working and like traveling, and I don't know, like I just never really prioritized it. So my goal for 2025 was to sign up for a graphic design course, which I did, and I'm really nervous and I'm really excited at the same time. The course begins like today. I mean, technically I think it started yesterday, but yesterday was a long weekend and I didn't really want to start yesterday because I was just like enjoying the rest of my weekend. But today's the day. I'm going to be doing this for approximately 10 hours a week over the next like 5 months. I am so excited. I'm so ready to learn something new. Graphic design has been something that I've always been interested in. I think I'm just like mostly excited to learn something new. I feel like I haven't learned something new in an academic sense in a really long time. I graduated college in 2019, so it's been a long time since I've been in any sort of academic setting. I am a little like, oof, I haven't studied or taken like notes for a class in like 6 years. I'm gonna grab some coffee and then I'm gonna sit down and get started on my very first Coursera course, my very first graphic design course. Wish me luck.
Wait to see what you're reading. Let's get started.
So I just slipped into Target for a quick second so that I could get some more lotion because I'm running out of lotion. And the last thing I want is for me to be in the middle of the winter getting out of the shower and not have any lotion. That would be literally criminal. That would be outrageous. We just can't stand for that. So I went to go get myself some lotion. And while I was at it, I got a couple other cutie things that I'm excited to show you. I did acquire some more long sleeve tops because I cannot be wearing the same like 2 or 3 long sleeve shirts all winter long. I simply don't do laundry enough for that to even be possible. Somehow I've made it work thus far, but we've cut it close a little too many times. But I'm really excited. I also got a really cutie little mug that is so cute. It is just like a kind of wide-based big mug with a little heart inside. It's like a 3D heart, so that as you drink whatever beverage you're making, it'll kind of slowly but surely reveal a heart. It's really cute. Anyway, I'm on my way home and I can't wait to show you. It keeps saying that it's supposed to like rain today, and the like literal like dark rain clouds will roll in, and then 5 minutes later it's like blue skies. Just before I was gonna leave, it was supposed to rain, and so I like decided, you know, screw it, I'm gonna bring an umbrella. And then I walked outside, and within like minutes the sky was blue again. And then like 10 minutes ago, I noticed like rain clouds starting to come in again. And I looked at the weather and it said that it was supposed to rain in like 45 minutes. So I was walking home and it started like drizzling. Like I started feeling some drizzles. So I was like, great, perfect timing. I look at my phone, it says it's sped up. It says actually it's gonna rain in 6 minutes now instead of 45 minutes. And I get upstairs and I'm like, thank goodness I beat the rain. And I literally look outside and it's blue skies again. Like I'm not even kidding. Look at this. Just clear blue skies. Like literally nothing happened. All right, let me show you what I just acquired from the store. Like I said, I just went to Target, and so I'm excited to show y'all what I got. A little Target haul. I love a freaking haul video. So I got this really cutie mug. It has a little heart on the inside that is so cute. That'll just be revealed to you as you drink. So cute, so sweet. Target had a ton of different like Valentine's Day themed mugs, but I thought this was the cutest one. I bought some isopropyl alcohol. I use this to refill like my alcohol spray bottle because that's what I use to kind of like disinfect the couch and our fabric chairs. I don't love the idea of using kind of like a Gain or like an air freshener kind of spray. I feel like that'll just cause more buildup and cause our couch to get like weird and sticky. I don't know how true that is, but in any case, isopropyl alcohol gets the job done. Recently I've been using the CeraVe moisturizing cream for my hands and body, and I quite like it. Some other miscellaneous things I got are just another Tide to Go stick, and I was in desperate need of another Aquaphor lip balm. Okay, and the last thing I got were these two shirts. They're just some like pretty simple long sleeve shirts. I got one black and like one off-white. They're kind of textured. They're a little like popcorny, and they're very stretchy. I honestly didn't try it on. I just got a couple of small ones and I was just hoping for the best. Because they're so stretchy, I figured a small would not be an issue. And I think I was right. I mean, this feels pretty comfortable. I could have even, I think, gotten away with like an extra small, but I don't know if this will be easy to layer with. It's actually quite light. Yeah, I totally could have gotten away with getting like an extra small, but to be fair, if I got an extra small, I feel like my head would not have fit through the neck hole because I have a very big head. But yeah, I like these. I just wanted something that was like a little bit more interesting than wearing just like a plain like white or black shirt. I like the cut of this shirt. When I saw it on the hanger, I knew it was going to be cute, but I actually quite like it. I like that the sleeves are like scalloped. I think that's just like a cute touch. Because I've been like really into like neutrals recently, I've been playing around with textures. I've been really loving like cream color neutrals, and of course like you can never go wrong with black. Black goes with everything, and black is your classic, and ultimately I'm a New Yorker, so you can never get me to stop wearing black. I've also been really into like monochrome fits a lot recently. I feel like growing up, I loved monochrome fits. As soon as I started dressing myself, my initial instinct to match clothing together was to match by color. I would literally put together like all monochrome fits from like third through the end of 6th grade. I'm not even kidding. I wore like so many monochrome fits. If I was wearing like an orange skirt, I would match it with an orange tank top. If I was wearing like my pink cargo shorts, I would match it with like a pink top. If I was wearing like blue pants. I would be matching it with like a blue t-shirt and also like my blue Converse, and I would probably even wear like matching blue socks and even blue underwear. Like I was monochrome all freaking day. I have like actual outfits in my mind that I'm envisioning right now. I feel pretty confident that it was like almost every day, and it just is so silly to me because I feel like I'm getting back to my roots. I wish I had more photos of these fits. Like I have like in my mind outfits that I remember wearing. I remember pulling together. Like I used to have this like long sleeve green shirt that I would wear with this kind of like plaid, like a green skirt that was kind of like a schoolgirl style of a skirt, and it was such a cute fit. Like I remember I felt so good and so confident in that outfit. Oh my god, I really truly, it's so funny thinking back retrospectively about like how my elementary school aged brain thought about fashion. It's just very interesting. But nevertheless, I was really into monochrome fits as a kid, and I'm really kind of channeling that energy these days. I feel like wearing like an all black or like an all white fit is so much more fun if you're like incorporating different textures. And I think especially in the winter when I'm layering a ton and I don't really like, I don't know, like I'm being covered up, and so it's literally so clearly an all white fit. I think it just is fun to play with like textures and things. But anyways, I feel like I'm bringing back the monochrome fits. I've been wearing like all white fits a ton, which is really kind of crazy, mostly because I don't fully trust myself enough to like not get my white outfits dirty, which is actually why I've been stocking up on my Tide to Go stick pens. Like the amount of times I have spilled sauce, like pasta sauce or like pizza sauce on literally any article of clothing is unmatched. However, it feels like it happens most of the time when I'm wearing like light colors and especially white. So anyways, that's my Target haul. I am going to make a quick snack and then get back to work because I have a couple of things I want to wrap up today that will help me wrap up the week. As if I needed one, I got a little like Violetti double coffee maker. I obviously already have one, a personal one, which makes I guess like 2 cups of coffee, if depending on like how strong you make your coffee. But I have been eyeing this bad boy for literally like ever and ever and ever. It is like the Violetti Mini Express. It's so cute. I've been wanting this for years, and I actually literally have been waiting for like 4 years to buy it because I felt like I couldn't justify it for so long, and I finally said, you know what, like screw it, my happiness is important to me and I want it. So I'm gonna make the first cup of coffee in here. For the Violetti coffee lovers, you know that you're supposed to throw out your first round of coffee, and that's what we're gonna do today. So as I mentioned, the first round of coffee we are gonna have to throw out, which is such a bummer because it smells really good in here. My first initial notes, it's not an even pour between the 2 cups. It is a shame. If I wanted to like kind of split this up between me and another person, it would feel a bit uneven, but it's cute. I love this. I unfortunately am going to have to throw it out because it is the first round of coffee that we're making. The Bialetti instructions do say that I should do this 3 times before drinking it, but the Italians say that I only need to do it once, so it actually hurts my heart. I just threw this down the drain. Such a shame, such a waste. Luckily, I used some like old coffee grounds that I like don't really like that much. I've just been keeping them around in case of emergency, like running out of my favorite coffee grounds. I'm gonna make a little latte, I think. I'm gonna heat up a little bit of milk, oat milk of course, and then make a double shot latte. It's important to note that when cleaning out your mocha pot, you do not want to use soap and water. You just want to rinse it out. And if you are going to clean it, you will want to use like a little mixture of water and like vinegar and then brew as like you would a cup of coffee to clean everything out from the inside without actually like ruining the flavor of the Bialetti. If you think of like your like mocha pot as a cast iron skillet, you wouldn't wash that with soap and water. You want to season it over time. The more coffee you make in this thing, the better it's going to taste. So I am going to make coffee now. I've been using this Australian coffee for the last, I don't know, like 6-ish months. And it has actually been like a joy, a treat, a dream. It has been so scrumptious, delicious. I've been laughing and loving it. When you fill it up, you do not want to pack it down. You want to keep the grounds loose. Honestly, this is like the perfect latte. Not to toot my own horn, but it's pretty delicious. I can't wait to like offer my friends espresso when they come over. Like, kind of a flex, not gonna lie.